Welcome, everybody, to a review of Bud Light Seltzer's Fall Flannel Pack. I'm excited about this. I'm BlackJack Fletcher, by the way. This is XFL Jim, man, myth, legend, and Bud Light Seltzer aficionado.
I do like to consider myself many things. An XFL lover, first and foremost, a garage certified man, and I feel like I'm a Bud Light Seltzer expert at this point. I've had every single one. In fact, while we're recording this right now, I'm actually editing my review of the Bud Light Platinum Seltzers.
Now, before we get started on this, let's just talk a little bit about some of their specialty packs. As we were talking before we started, I enjoyed last winter's pack. I didn't think I would. Some odd flavors in there, to be sure, but I thought they kind of worked. You didn't love them, though, right?
I liked, they had an apple one. Yep. I remember really, really liking. That one was really good. The only one, I thought they were all pretty decent. It was the peppermint patty that just, that one did not sit well with me. Ooh. And it tastes like cleaning solution.
They were odd. I thought they worked. I didn't love the out of office pack that came out spring, early summer. You were a fan of that, though.
Let's fucking go. I love that one. When I drank it, I mean, to be fair, when I gave my review of that one, I was already pretty drunk from the bar, so that was giving me a nice little boost on that one. But I really appreciate it. I like that they were kind of trying to go with the cocktail and a can angle. I loved what they were doing there. The watermelon mint, the mojito one, didn't quite hit, but I think that one had the best strawberry out of almost any pack.
And then the retro summer, as you said when we were talking off air, I think everyone universally loved the retro summer. Great flavors. I still buy them now. They're fantastic.
Cheers to the garage. Oh, baby. I'm still not sure what summer ice is. I don't know what that is, but it's good.
So in this pack, we've got pumpkin spice, maple pear, toasted marshmallow. That's going to be the wild card, and apple crisp, which I have high hopes for. So Jimbo, I'll leave it to you, dealer's choice. Where do we go first?
I like to kind of work down from which ones you know are probably going to be good to which ones you're kind of just assuming will be interesting. So I think apple crisp, maple pear, pumpkin spice, and then ending on toasted marshmallow. Yep. That's kind of the right way because you have apple crisp that's still kind of summery apple-ish.
Yeah,
so
you're should be okay.
You're starting at the beginning of fall with the apple crisp and ending at the end of fall going into winter with toasted marshmallow.
I like it. All right, so let's crack open the apple crisp.
Always has a good crack. That that fizz.
Ooh, that smells. That smells like fall.
This one smells just like the apple one they had for the winter pack.
All right, cheers. This is not bad. This is not bad at all.
I like this.
For those of you who maybe live in, I live in Florida, Jim, you're in Nebraska. If you're in a cooler climate than I'm in, this tastes like fall in a can, right? I mean, this tastes
really does.
Like a mulled apple cider.
I'm almost getting
a little cinnamon
liquid apple pie.
Yeah. It tastes like an apple pie candle smells.
I like that one a lot. And then I've heard a common complaint I hear about seltzers in general is that they're too sweet. I'm not getting that with this one.
No, I enjoy this quite a bit, actually. I could definitely drink this watching some football. I have no problem drinking this.
Ooh.
I'm a fan here.
That goes down. I like that.
The aftertaste is pleasant. 1 to 10, Jimbo. I'm gonna give this an 8. I really like this.
I'm kind of right there with you. I'm an 8 on this one. The two apple ones they've introduced have both been pretty solid.
That's very good. Okay, I like that one. All right, so you want to go maple pear next?
Yes.
Maple pear in this lovely green and
I do like it's
brown.
I love the different cans they kind of come out with.
Very nice. All right, let's go. Let's dive into the maple pear here. Smell a lot of maple. There's a lot of maple in the nose.
That smells like some syrup. And
this is the favorite of our Canadian watchers right here.
This is CFL Jim's favorite seltzer. I'll tell you that much.
This is the Canadian favorite. Ooh, it tastes like maple too. There's a lot of maple there.
There's a lot of maple.
There's a lot of maple. It's not necessarily unpleasant, but it's a lot of maple.
This is probably like the closest you can really get to like having a refreshing bottle of syrup.
Let's be clear here, right? There's no pear in this, right? Like there's no pear.
This is all maple.
This is maple to the core. I don't hate it.
I honestly don't either. To be fair, CFL Jim and I have drank actual like bottles of maple syrup before.
The aftertaste is so heavily maple. It literally, if you give yourself a second after drinking it, it literally just feels like you drank maple syrup, right? I mean,
I might put this on pancakes.
This is, I mean, I don't hate it though.
I also don't hate it. I like this actually.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I like it. It's a weird taste. I don't know that I could drink a ton of them, but
this one is like, since you're getting that syrupy, that maple taste, it's kind of that aggressive sweetness.
Yeah.
That you can maybe have like 2.
You know what this is though, Jimbo? Perfect breakfast seltzer.
Oh, this is amazing in the morning. Yeah.
If you're gonna have like some pancakes, some French toast, and you want to start your day off with a bang, right here, maple pear.
6 a.m.
This is your guy, because this with some pancakes. Whew,
I'm gonna give it a 6 just because of the false advertising. I'm not tasting any pear. I like it. It's a hard 6.
I can't the maple. It's real heavy, but good. I like it. All right, so we've had 2 good ones so far, and now we're heading into what I would say is the questionable part of this bracket. We've got pumpkin spice and toasted marshmallow left. Pumpkin spice flavors to me, Jim, are very hit or miss. Like, I either really like it or I just can't stand it.
So I like adding pumpkin spice to like pancake mix or some teas and maybe coffee. I never usually add it to like refreshing drinks. I usually add it to warm things. I'm skeptical, but I'm excited.
I can't, the maple taste just doesn't leave.
It's very much still in my. I'm actually going to have another bit of this apple to clear my palate.
It's not the worst idea there. The apple and the maple. Pumpkin spice. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That doesn't smell bad.
No, it's not overwhelming.
No, it's like a refreshing pumpkin. Okay.
It is. I will give Bud Light absolute credit on this. And I think, Jim, you as a seltzer aficionado, sometimes companies put seltzers out and they stick flavors on them, and it doesn't taste anything like that. They have absolutely delivered on what they say they're delivering in these cans.
The other thing that I really like Bud Light Seltzer that they do, that they go for these weird out of the box ideas that the other companies don't. The other companies are just like this black cherry, or it's just berry, or it's wild berry, but they're going like pumpkin spice. Let me try this.
I mean, it's definitely pumpkin spice. It's 1,000% pumpkin spice. There's no question about it. I don't think I could drink very many of these.
It's in a similar vein of the maple. That like the flavor kind of just like it kind of sits in your stomach.
The aftertaste of this pumpkin is, well, it's pumpkin, and I mean I'm not the biggest pumpkin fan in the world.
This would go really good, like with a Thanksgiving dinner.
It would. You're gonna have like some yams in there, you know.
It needs something like savory to go with it.
I'll tell you what. You maybe mix these 2 together, you might have a beautiful baby. Again, it tastes exactly like what they say. It's pumpkin spice. I'm gonna say 5 just because I think 1 would be enough. I don't know that I could go 2 here.
I'm gonna say a 5 as well. This tastes like walking into a Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, kinda, right? It's and I'll say this, it's not an overwhelming flavor like the maple to me was very strong. This is not that. It's such a distinct flavor that it just hangs around.
It's an easy chug though. It's an easy chug.
Yeah, you can get it down. It's not overwhelming. So again, a 5 for me. And I think, as we've anticipated, this has slightly gone down. And now we've got the real wild card in the pack, the toasted marshmallow. This is the one, Jim, that when I saw this pack, I saw crisp, maple pear, pumpkin spice. I say, okay, toasted marshmallow in a seltzer makes me say I have to buy this because I need to know what this tastes like.
Yep, it's just that mystery that you just like. Marshmallow seltzer. How is that gonna work?
I have to try it. I need to know what this is. So let's dive into toasted marshmallow. See where we're at. Oh shit!
It smells really good.
It
smells really good. It smells like a fucking candle.
It does. Oh man!
It even smells toasted.
It really does.
How do those fucking science wizards at Bud Light do it?
All right, let's get into this. Fuck me. Jesus. I mean, okay.
It kind of tastes like coffee. A little bit.
It definitely has coffee undertones.
I don't hate it.
I don't either. I'll tell you what, this is actually kind of a beautiful pack that Bud Light's done here. Because I think that what they've done here in this pack is they've given you an apple crisp that you could drink all day long, right? I mean, like, if you're sitting around on a Sunday watching football, you could drink the apple all day.
I could drink 12 of those, no problem.
The maple, I think you could get a couple of the maple down without an issue. The pumpkin spice is kind of a unique thing. This, to me, again, is another, like, I don't know that I'm going for more than one of these at a time, but if maybe you've had a nice hearty fall meal and you're going to have a little dessert, maybe a little chocolate or something, this would complement it very nicely. The only complaint I have with this, Jim, is the aftertaste is not great.
It's not fantastic. I will say this is the hardest one out of this pack to chug. It's kind of just like it sits in your throat a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially that toasty flavor. It's I don't hate it. I think I might give this one a soft 6.
I think that I'm kind of with you because I do like it better than the pumpkin spice, but that may just be the flavor profile that I'm preferential to. I mean, the toasted flavor is definitely there. The marshmallow, I think, is more there on the nose than the palate.
Yeah.
But you're right, it does have kind of a coffee flavor to it. Like, I think this would be a great dessert seltzer.
Yes. Also, when I close my eyes and drink it, I can actually picture like being in a log cabin with a fire going next to me.
Yeah, right? I mean, I'm between a 5 and a 6. I think I'm with you. I like it better than the pumpkin spice, which I gave a 5 to, so I would say a 6 on this as well. But this, I think this pack's a home run, honestly. Like, I think it's a home run. I thoroughly enjoy the apple. I'm going to go back to the apple.
Apple's the best one.
The apple is incredible. I really enjoy the apple.
Can you imagine like that at like a football tailgate? How?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's amazing.
I can say even the maple works at a tailgate.
God.
There's so much maple in it.
There's a lot of maple.
It's so much maple. This has got to be the top seller in Canada. If they don't release just maple pear in Canada, they're making a mistake.
So have you seen any of my other reviews of seltzers before?
I have not.
Okay, so what I like to do at the end, I've tried them all. What I do at the very end is I have my drinking receptacle, I have my glass here. I combine them all into one to see what the essence of the pack brings to me.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep, so I got a little bit of the apple, got a little bit of the maple, that's the pumpkin spice, and then I'm gonna top it off with some toasted marshmallow.
Oh, Jim.
So that is the entirety of the, what is it, the flannel pack?
The Fall Flannel pack by Bud Light.
So it smells good. This smells like walking to a fucking Bath and Body Works right now.
I would imagine. These are all highly aromatic.
It's extremely, like, I'm getting like toasted apple kind of.
That makes sense because, like I said, these are all very, on the nose, all of these have a strong smell.
Okay, let me give it a little sip. All the flavors are actually coming across pretty individually. I'm getting apple. I'm getting okay, this actually cuts down on the maple.
Okay.
The maple's not coming across nearly as strong. I'm not getting a ton of the pumpkin spice. And I'm getting a little bit of an aftertaste of the toasted from the toasted marshmallow. But the apple
is the worst.
This one is coming through the most. Apple comes through first with a hint of maple, a little bit of pumpkin spice, just not a ton, and then you get that toasted aftertaste, and it's not as bad when you have the other stuff in front. Out of all the packs I've mixed together, this one mixes the flavors complement each other the best.
I think these flavors all work, right? I mean, you're mixing apple, maple, pumpkin, and some sort of toasted flavor. They all kind of work together. It is, I think it's a really good pack. Honestly, I would say after the retro summer, this is my next favorite pack. So where do you rank this pack in their specialty packs?
It's definitely behind retro summer. I think that one still stays at the top. I think I gotta put it. I really like the out of office. I would say out of office is right here for me. This is right here. It's right there. I think the out of office, the top of the out of office, the strawberry daiquiri, the mango mojito, the mango mai tai. Those ones just carry that pack so hard, and those are better in my opinion than anything in this pack. Sans maybe the apple crisp.
I'm even warming up to the pumpkin spice again. I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to this.
This is easily in the top 3 for me. Easily top 3.
I think it's a definite buy. If you haven't tried it, go buy it.
If you haven't tried it, I'm gonna definitely take these everywhere I go. Definitely recommend. I was skeptical because I remember I didn't really like the Christmas pack and the winter pack that much, and I thought it was gonna be something the same. But no, nothing here is bad. These are all good at the very least. You'll get some mileage out of it because the toasted marshmallow and the pumpkin spice, you're gonna drink. Those are slow drinks.
I'm kind of coming around a little more on the pumpkin spice.
And honestly, out of every pack, this definitely gets the best recommendation of mix them all together because they're fucking delicious.
I think, you know what I always have too, Jim, and I'm curious to see if you're this way. In almost every pack of seltzer I get, there's one flavor that I just strongly dislike. There's one that, I've got probably 15 seltzers in my fridge from various companies that I just don't drink.
Usually for me, that's strawberry.
I could drink all of these. I don't have a problem with any of these.
Yeah, these are all, I'll drink the toasted marshmallow slower, but I can still drink it. I still like drinking.
Right. These are not going to linger in the refrigerator. The apple and the maple are going to go first. But even the pumpkin and the marshmallow, I have no issue with these at all.
None. This is a solid all-around pack. These are all there's no 9s or 10s, but they're all they're all pretty fucking solid.
There's no 9s or 10s. There's no 2s or 3s either.
Exactly.
Apple crisp is apple to its core. Maple pear, there's no pear, but the maple is certainly there. The pumpkin spice is dead on. And toasted marshmallow, again, there's marshmallow on the nose, not so much on the palate, but it is a toasted drink. And for those flavors, when you see them on a pack, you're yeah, okay.
Especially for seltzer. For seltzer. You see toasted marshmallow or maple. You see maple anything for a smooth liquid, you're I don't think so.
The maple is...
It's
good. They may have hit the maple better than they've hit anything else just because it is...
It's so maple. It's so good.
I'll tell you what, next week when I'm watching CFL action, I'm drinking maple pear.
Honestly, when I'm drinking all of them combined, when I close my eyes and do it, I'm kind of I feel like I'm living in a Taylor Swift album.
Ooh, that's nice. All right, so that's going to wrap up our review of the Bud Light Seltzer Fall Flannel Pack. I think overall, very positive.
Good. That was a good one.
Oh, Jim. All right. He's XFL Jim. I'm BlackJack Fletcher. This is the Bud Light Seltzer Fall Flannel review. We liked it.
I really like this one.